Today we're working with one of the most elegant shortcuts in the professional kitchen. Puff pastry shells. Light, flaky, and beautifully structured, they give you that classic French presentation without spending hours laminating dough. As they bake, the layers rise and separate, creating that golden crisp exterior and a tender, airy center that's perfect for both savory and sweet fillings. What I love about these shells is their
Today
versatility.
what I got for you is a real cinchy recipe, and I'm going to show you the ingredients right here. And as always, I'll have the link in the description. But I got some chopped up lobster tail and some chopped up shrimps, and I got some Dungeness crab. It's like a a half a crab meat that we pulled because it's so expensive. I have about 1 cup of sherry wine. I have about 3 tablespoons of chopped shallots and 3 tablespoons of chopped garlic. I got a tablespoon or 2 of chopped parsley, and I have a half of a roasted red bell pepper, and I have this lobster broth. And what you do is you saute in butter the lobster, the shrimp meat first with the shallots and the garlic. Stir in the shrimp to cook it all together, and then you deglaze it with the sherry wine, so there may be some flames if you got a gas stove, and then you add in about 1.25 cups of half and half. And so what that all does, it makes a creamy shrimp and lobster crab sauce that when you are done with it, you take out and you pour it in the little pastries. And we're going to show you what that's all about here today, Craig's Kitchen, Valentines 2026. Pay attention, guys. So we got it going, right? You can see me. I got my pan right here. I'm going to take my couple tablespoons of butter. I'm going to get that going. I'm going to cook the garlic. I'm going to cook the shallots in the butter. Got it on kind of high so I can get the butter melted and stuff. Got it on high, but I can adjust it down, make it a little bit less. Well, that's melted. Now I'm going to put the equal amounts of flour into that seafood. And that's what's going to make like a little roux while it's cooking. That's always been a really cool little trip. See, that's sucked up the water and stuff too. So what that does, well, it'll fry, and it'll also make a roux for when I put in the sherry and when I put in the half and half. It'll make the sauce. Water to my hands all the time. All right, so check it out. The butter sizzling, and you have to put the veggies in first because they take the most time to saute and stuff. Since I'm such an expert editor, some of this won't be in. Let's see what that does. Already, smell-o-vision. Garlic shallots reminds me of some of them French restaurants. Right there, that garlic mixed with that kind of French onion kind of smell. And it doesn't take really too long. That's why all them restaurants really like to have a classic shrimp scampi on the menu. But this one's shrimp and lobster. So we're gonna get this a little bit toasted, a little bit more. You can tell how long it takes right now. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes. And you don't want to burn it. How many people have said, don't burn the garlic? Definitely don't want to burn the garlic. What I know, and what all you guys should know, is you can see the simmeringness of the garlic and the shallots. And the smell is starting to get kind of toasted. That's what you want. Okay, so now nothing else to do. Put the shrimp and the lobster in. This is when the smell really gets good. Oh, and then it mixes with that garlic and the shallots and stuff. Really easy, eh? Get that butter thing going. I'm probably going to set off the alarm in the bedroom as always, but maybe Teresa's got that handled already. Still on high because I work fast, so. What we're doing is we're developing a fond on the bottom, F-O-N-D. What that is the flour and all the flavors of the shrimp and the lobster. A little salt and pepper, which I don't ever really talk about adding salt and pepper. I leave it up to you guys. Everybody kind of knows you got to put a little salt and pepper. I have the killer Utah ancient salt. It's so good and it has so much more minerals in it than regular salt. I mean, kosher salt's good and everything like that, but look at that, it's like white. This salt is like pink and it has all those little yummy little nuggies in there. Really good for your digestive, really good for your body. All right, so now we got the shrimp and lobster nuggies going on. Look at that. So good, right? Everything's on the bottom. Everything's getting golden, toasted under there. And now the time has come to deglaze right when it's about halfway. Don't be scared. Woo! Flambe! Fancy night, so you guys need flambe. So yeah, so the alcohol burns off real quick and it marries with all the flour and the seasoning that's in with the lobster and the shrimp and the butter, and it's creating this base kind of sauce in there. Simple. So I take my lobster base, so you know it's over the counter. So it adds this divine lobster flavor to it, into the sauce. It's a total game changer. If you don't have lobster base or something like that, you have to get it. Yeah, the crab's not in yet, but look, now I want to make it just as thick as I want. And I'm not measuring because I know I'm just eyeing it for how much it's going to happen. Red peppers. Sorry. And then I'm waiting on parsley. I add parsley as I go. Then I got the crab. It's already cooked, so I waited. Dungeness Oregon crab. Got a chunk. Big water guy. Man. Alright. That's good by itself. That's going to take just a couple of minutes. Go ahead and zoom out. Sauté has turned to a nice pink color. I'm going to add the crab now. Oh my God. And then that sauce is thickened up perfectly. Peppers, and I like to add more parsley in the end, just a little bit, and I did enough, so. All right, so here's how you finish it up. And it's right here for you. Take your puff dough and cut out that little thing, the cap. And just real basic. We got some spinach that we're going to serve with it. And we also have some risotto. Turn it off. Put that right on the top. Scoop up some of that sauce. Pinch of Parmesan cheese. There you go. Is that easy? You know it was. Seafood saute vol au vent. Thanks for watching. Have a happy Valentine's Day.